All right, how's everyone doing? First of all, I want to welcome you to a new month. As we know, it is a brand new month of April, and March was a great month for a lot of people. The company did something incredible. I mean, it made over 5,000 recruits, over 5,000 recruits, pardon me, came into the business last month, which is a record for Legal Shield. We haven't done that in a very long time. But on top of that, a lot of recruits came into our team, Team Fortune International. We're seeing in the Facebook group a lot of different folks that are making up ranks and up advancements and just all around. I mean, a lot of success and growth is happening. I know my personal organization, we were close to 50% increase in recruiting this month versus last month. So what does that mean? It means we're in a great time when a lot of great things are happening. But it's so important how we go into a new month, the month of April. So a few things I wanted to share with us, because if we go into a new month, being the same person with the same strategies or same game plan, and we'll get the same results. So let's don't be the same old person in a new month. And I speak to myself as well as everyone else that's listening to this. Let's don't be the same person in a new month. And so if you notice this shirt, Six Figures from Home for Life, with everything Legal Shield has in place, with the Performance Club for Life, with the Executive Director for Life, with the Platinum for Life, all of those different things put us in a position to make this really become a reality. Six Figures from Home for Life, which we know is one of the themes of the mottos of Team Fortune International. And so one thing on this doing this video I wanted to share with us is to make this month different. We have to look at doing something different. And so a couple of questions I want to ask you is know exactly what it is you are tracking. Know where you're tracking going into this new month. Because think about it, we just left OKC. Many of us went to Oklahoma City International Convention, and that was exciting. The next big corporate convention is Leaders at All Levels coming up in September with Grant Cardone. That's going to be exciting. But we have some time, something to do between now and then. And this is why April is so important to make this a big month. But you have to know where you're going, and not only know where you're going, we know a plan, a goal that we have a plan, and then be able to track that. And we want to teach that over and over and over again. And so I sent to many of you a March inventory sheet. It's not just for March, it's for any month. You can look at that inventory sheet, and by using the information that's on that sheet, I mean, it has something as simple as your name on it, the month on it, the current level. Hey, what does it take to get to your next level of requirements? On top of that, do you actually have a plan for the next level advancement, a date plan for that? When is that going to be? Personal memberships last month, personal recruits, team memberships, team recruits, number of people who made at least one sale, number of legs you had sales in last month, number of people with at least one recruit. Are you performance qualified, performance club qualified? It's a list of different things that's on this inventory sheet. I want to encourage every person to make sure you fill that inventory sheet out. It will probably take you all of 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to be able to do, if that. But very key, very important, because it gives us a snapshot of where we are, but also lets us know where we are going. So what's some of the promotions this month? Well, we had the Advanced Manager, of course, is over this month, but this month does start some great things. You know, of course, we start right now with the Drop to Director promotion. It's extended, and it takes 4 manager legs. Again, 4 manager legs and a total of 75 memberships in order to make the executive director position. Pardon me, to achieve the director position. I got a little ahead of myself. 4 manager legs and 75 sales. Now, it normally takes 3 manager legs and 100 sales. So actually, it's less sales to be able to make it, with this new Drive to Director promotion. But here's the key thing. To make director of 4 manager legs, remember, it takes 4 people to go to platinum. So yes, we taught a long time ago to go 3 wide, and that's good still, because it takes 3 people to go manager, and a total of 15 sales. So 3 legs and a total of 15 sales to go manager. However, if your goal is to ever go platinum, to get some of the platinum bonuses that's laid on the table, then you have to have 4 legs in order to be able to do that. So having 4 manager legs is a great strategy that Legal Shield is doing with this promotion to help us go ahead and get prepared for that. Okay. And so let's look at something for a moment. In order to go director, 4 manager legs and 75 total sales. So a director leg here, which means a manager leg here, which means to go manager, it took 3 associates and 15 sales. Again, 3 associates and 15 sales have another manager leg, 3 associates and 15 sales have another manager leg, 3 associates and 15 sales have another manager leg. Here's what this means if we properly understand this. What this means is that a lot of people that's focusing on going director this month with this promotion, meaning they need 4 manager legs, you will actually position yourself to go executive director this month because it only takes 50 sales to go executive director. So if person A starts off the brand new month of April, and let's say they go out and they position themselves, maybe they already have 2 manager legs right now and a total of 20 sales in their whole organization. All they would have to do is go out and produce, literally 2 more manager legs, and on their way to the 75 in production that's going to make them a director. They may be able to hit director this month and on the way make executive director because it only takes 50 sales once you are a director to achieve executive director. So if you're any confused about any of that, we want to just sit down and show. But I want those that know what I'm talking about to understand that on the way to building 4 manager legs and a total of 75 sales, that'll put a lot of people in a position to go ahead and go executive director. So it's very key that we get that. What are some of the things I want to talk about? Because we've got different people looking at this. Want to just speak on what it is that we do. Remember, there's 3 legs of success that we have. We show up, or we do the right activities, and then we have personal development. Showing up, the right activities, and personal development. And on our call, Mrs. Somerville, $250,000 ringer, I mentioned, we want to do 2 a day and have 10 people in place. Let me just go back to those 3 legs of success. Showing up. So this month right now, ask yourself a question, and it's on the inventory sheet. Did you show up? What did you show up for in the month of March? Did you show up for the team conference call? Did you show up at your weekly business briefing? Did you show up, at a Super Saturday or the Super Saturday in your area? Did you show up at the various different events? Because showing up is crucial. It's a crucial part of the success. I'm using technology now, but if we're not at work, if we're able to be there at our weekly business briefing, we should be there. The Super Saturday should be there. The weekly conference call that we have as a team, as an organization, plug into the conference calls that's being held, the Monday morning leadership show. Even if you can't catch it live, showing up is so key because it keeps us in the right environment of empowerment and keeps us with the right associations. So again, showing up is such a key part. Now, the right activity. What is the right activity? 2 a day and keeping 10 people in play. Again, 2 a day and keeping 10 in play. What do we mean by 10 in play? It means that people that haven't said yes, haven't said no, they're in play. We've introduced them to some kind of third party too. They haven't said yes, they haven't said no, they're simply in play. Now we're going to talk about how to invite them in just a moment. So if we do 2 a day and 10 in play, we actually have a sheet that helps track this. When we get someone on our phone and we get them in a campaign, with Prospect by Legal Shield, or something like that, we're positioning to put that person in play. They haven't said yes yet. They haven't said no. They're simply in play. All right. And then the 3rd leg of success is personal development. Maybe your team has a book that you're reading this month. You want to make sure you're on top of that. You're on top of the reading, on top of listening to 10 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day of a good audio, 10 pages a day. The personal development is absolutely crucial to growing this business. So let's go ahead and look at what is it that we do. We said 2 a day. What does that mean? We talked about 10 in play. Well, what does that mean? Because 2 a day and 10 in play, what that's going to lead to is going to lead to the right kind of activities to bring about recruits. We want to focus on when we get recruits is we focus on our level up percentage, getting our level up percentage higher than it is right now. Level up percentage, when that's higher, it means that more people are earning the level up bonuses, getting paid, and more people are excited. So that's one of the top things to focus on if your organization is recruiting is the level up percentage getting higher and higher and higher. The higher we get that, the more success we have. How do you know what that is right now? If you go into your back office, log into your back office at online.legalshield.com, look up statistics. Once you go to statistics, you can scroll down there and you'll see your level up percentage qualify, what that is. And by increasing that, it makes all the difference in the world. Maybe it's 15 right now. What happens if you get it to 20? Maybe it's 20 right now. What if you get it to 25? So if it's at 25%, that means 1 out of 4 people that your organization recruits or you recruit is actually leveling up. What happens when it gets to 30% and 40%? See, our target is to get that to 30%. Whatever yours is right now, we want to inch it up to 30%. That's our goal. If you just have 3 people on in your group and one of them levels up, guess what? You're at 30%. So we want to get that 30% goal in order to make that happen. All right. So what is it that we do? We really only do a few different things. We invite people to look at information. We show them the information, and then we use third party or 3-way calling to help answer that person's questions or close them out. I like to refer to it as PS3, Peak Show Three-Way Call. Not the game PS3, although we're having fun with this, making it a game, but PS3, Peak Show Three-Way Call. Pique a person's interest. Pique a person's interest is another way to saying we're finding out if they're interested so we can invite them to information. And one of the best invites we can use, if I would you. See, many of you know about ShareVision2020.com, a website that has a 20-minute overview from Mr. Darnell Self. Some of you may know about a 3-minute sizzle call. That 3-minute sizzle call that I've recorded, and there's many other sizzle calls out there, but the one I did recently is 951-262-2844. Again, 951-262-2844. Maybe you're going to have someone listen to the 9 o'clock night recruit live call. Hey, maybe it's someone that's going to get on a Zoom presentation. Doesn't matter. The key thing is we invite people to look at information, and one of the best invites we can do is if I would you. Hey, look, if I sent you some information about a special website, would you look at it? Hey, if I got you on the phone with one of our top producers that's going to share with you what we're doing, would you get on? If I would you. Again, if I would you, because all we're doing is invite people to information. And what's the best invitation? If I would you. And then we use a third party too. Maybe it's the ShareVision 2020 website. Again, maybe it's one of the nightly calls. Hey, maybe it's sitting down with that person with a Z card and going over a Z card presentation. Maybe again it's a Zoom call with your support team, doing it using technology right online. So invitation is if I would you, and then we actually showing the information. So pique, pique a person's interest, meaning getting their curiosity, inviting information. Show, we're using a third party too, and then a three-way call. Let the third party help answer that person's questions and close them out. Tell you what, team, by tracking those three things, you'll be surprised how much difference it makes in your business. And the tracking sheet sent out, fill that out, and then decide to really, really, really get good at those things. Last thing I'll share right now is a track. What track do we want to run on? Okay, so if there was a track to run on, like a railroad track, a track to run on, here's what that track will look like. That track will look like 5 simple things, 5 stops along this track. Well, not really stops, but 5 places on this track. First one being level up, qualify. So everyone we bring on board, we level up, qualify, meaning it's done in less than 20 days. So level up, qualify. And then we performance club qualify. And with the new Performance Club for Life, that's just key. So level up, qualify, Performance Club qualify. Number 2, third part of the track is Power 20. Now, many of you haven't heard that before, but what that means is Power 20 means you've got at least 20 memberships in your organization. You could be a senior associate and be a Power 20. You could be a manager and be a Power 20, a senior manager and be a Power 20. And it's really great to have that. It's not a compensation goal on the compensation plan. It's not really a rank. However, it is something that increases production to have people focused on production. So, hey, look, some of you may not be close to senior manager, but you're a manager. You could be a Power 20 manager, a Power 20 senior manager, in that position. Okay, so again, we have the level up, qualify, Performance Club qualify, Power 20, and then from there we go into executive director. Now I'm aware that this senior director position, we want people to hit that, but I don't want us to only look at the amount of production when we become a director. I want us to look at production. You can be at a Power 20 and be at any level. Of course, if you're senior director AD, you would already be Power 20, but we want to make sure that we're focused on that great level of recognition, and within the team we'll do recognition around that Power 20. Okay, so we have the Power 20, and then executive director, which is the 4th, and then platinum executive director. So that's the track. So where are you on the track right now? If you already leveled up, then you should be working on Performance Club qualified. If you're Performance Club qualified already, then we want to see how many more folks we can get Performance Club qualified so that you can be a Power 20 organization as you're up-ranking to that next level director, whatever, but you're up-ranking up, but you're a Power 20 organization. Imagine having 2 or 3 people, Power 20s, moving up in your organization, the amount of success that can help bring you, okay? So that track again is level up, qualify, Performance Club qualify, Power 20, from Power 20 moving towards executive director, and from executive director, platinum executive director. That's the 5 steps of the track we want to run on, moving our business towards those different positions. And last thing I want to share is make sure you have a workout partner. So I covered a lot in this. I covered knowing what the promotions are, covered understanding the importance of tracking your business, knowing what the 3 levels of success, showing up, the correct activities, and then personal development. And then from there, what it is we do, we invite people to information, we show them the information using third party, and we use three-way calls to help close them out or move them to the next exposure. And so take a moment, watch this. I want to encourage you to fill out the inventory sheet right away. Hey, look, it's April 2nd. This is the most important part of the month, is right here in the beginning. So much is determined by this very first week. So let's make this a week when your business grows, because we're tracking it. We'll be intentional in it growing and helping you be able to build a very, very successful organization. Remember, everyone, the fortune is in you, meaning that everything you want to do, everything you need to do, everything you like to do, you're equipped to be able to do it. The fortune is in you. Let's go and grow and get it done. Take care.